Football League.
Cam Little after the opening kick. Monday night prime time. He's underway. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does. A quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Pretty remarkable, isn't it, Kate, that the worst season statistically in Mahomes' career was still good enough to finish 6th in the MVP voting and reach a 4th straight Super Bowl. Shows just how high his bar is compared to everyone else, and he's still the QB that almost all are chasing.
First down throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. While the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to pull this out. Mahomes fumbled it. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Evan Lloyd on the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. The first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
When you have a franchise quarterback, and Trevor is that guy in Jacksonville, you typically don't slump to bottom 5 in the draft, but that's where the Jags have found themselves. And that's why there's a new system, a new coach, and really a new lease on life for Trevor in what becomes a very big year in his career.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Now it'll be a punt on fourth down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Finds him over the middle. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 39. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, well, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Mahomes on first and 10. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They just get the play off. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Takes out a one-stop. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and shoot. He's got Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
At the 20-yard line.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Lawrence now off the play action. Getting out to his left. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Lawrence on the scramble. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
In Kansas City, going to the dime look on third down. We've got 6 DBs out there. Lawrence working from the gun. That's Thomas. He's got it. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Complete to Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jaguars.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they had a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Hits him on the in route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
And a Jaguar.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Jaguars with a first and 10. They'll toss it to ETN. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This throw is caught. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. ETN has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, and yes, and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game.
Jaguars 7.
Ball set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
From a great throw
line.
to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 21. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Motion man sent left. Third down, Lawrence to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Escapes a defender. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Right back to Worthy. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next calls. They make the long walk back down the field.
Still 1st down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Back to throw Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air, Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They'll run, Pacheco. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Missing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. On now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He keeps it and takes off. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Put the body on the line for his team. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the caps, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after getting that pass away, he's in some visible discomfort. Training staff out now to see how serious it may be. So Etienne departs with the injury. And coming in to serve as the temporary workhorse, it's Tank Bigsby. Once again here, 2nd and 10. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
First down throw, Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them. And
so we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
No change to the call on the field, so that play is going to remain a touchdown. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10.
24. Jaguars 14.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Give this up the middle to Pacheco. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Straight ahead. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
At the 42-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the air, Lawrence. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Washington. A gain of 7.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. See this in every sport, Brock. You come in as a big favorite. You want to make a statement, right? Get a convincing victory. And they were able to achieve that one here.
Yeah, especially at home. It just means a little bit more when you protect your own turf in any sport, but especially in the NFL, where you get, what, 8 or 9 of these, maybe more if you get home playoff games. Playing this way, they set themselves up for future playoff opportunities.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.